Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Printful, and literally right now I am on vacation abroad. Yesterday, I was having this nice early dinner at a ramen restaurant, and I saw the cutest cat in the world. It was this tiny calico cat. It followed me around, and I really wanted to take this memory with me to really keep this trip in my head. But I can't design anything to save my life. Famously, I am not a designer at all. So what I did is I texted my friend Drew and said, hey, can you please help me with this? So keep watching if you want to make your own design using Kittl.
All right, so if we want to achieve this kawaii style, we are going to use Kittl AI to make the perfect image that we can then embroider with Printful. Now, in Kittl, all we have to do is go over here to the image generator in the left. That's Kittl AI. We have a turbo version, which is really fast, really great for certain types of more realistic AI imagery. And then we have the advanced, which I'll be using for this demonstration. And if we go down to the clip art styles, we have one that's going to be perfect, which is kawaii icon. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And then the prompt that we are going to use is a calico cat eating a bowl of ramen. Something very fit for the kawaii style, which is cats or really any animals and ramen, things like that. Now, just a couple of tips here. This isn't a very long prompt. Now, Kittl AI can handle long and short prompts. For this demonstration and for the kawaii style, you really don't need a ton of information. Kittl AI is taking that kawaii style from the clip art styles. It is going to go ahead and generate something really close. So that's something that I've found, is that just providing it with the colored item or the colored animal or the colored object along with the subject matter is enough. Now, I am going to keep this in the 1:1 aspect ratio because we are going to be making that embroidery chest area. So I'm just going to have it in that 1:1, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit generate. All right, and so here we have our calico cat in the kawaii style eating a bowl of ramen. I think this is absolutely perfect. Now, there's a couple things we need to do in order to get this ready to upload into Printful. Now, if I go to my background here and I change my color, you're gonna notice that the clip art has a white background on it, obviously because it is a piece of clip art. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go over here under Image Tools and hit AI Background Remover. And so when I click that, what that's going to do is remove that background, and then if you'll notice, it also removed that little bit of shadow that was underneath the cat, which is perfect because we don't really need that for the embroidery. We want the embroidery to be really clean and have a perfect outline. As you can see right now, it has a pretty much perfect outline behind this entire area. You could do something like duplicating this, which I like to do really quickly by holding the Alt or Option key and dragging over the artboard. And then what you could do is you could go over here and image vectorize. And I know, for example, that the base embroidery for Printful is going to be 6 colors. Now they also have the unlimited embroidery, which gives you tons of colors that you can also go along with. But if I hit vectorize image at that 6 colors, I know that what I'm going to work on inside of Kittl here is going to be the exact stitch or thread account that you see right here that I can then upload and change to Printful. But what I'm going to do for the purposes of what we're going to roll with is set my color back to white for a second. I'm going to go ahead and scale this up, and then what I'm going to do is simply export this as an image without the background. And to do that, all I have to do is go up into downloads. I'm going to have it selected on PNG. I'm working with a 2000 by 2000 size artboard. And for the size of embroidery that we're going to have right here, this is definitely more than enough. Now for the DPI, just to be extra safe, I'm going to hit that 300 DPI. I'm going to remove the background. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and download this without the background. Now, real quick, before I upload it to Printful, I did want to make a note about Kittl AI and all of the images that you generate. The really great thing that we've tried to do is make licensing super easy for the users. Now, with Kittl AI, anything that you generate is yours. It's licensable by you. You have the rights to sell it. You can make clip art packs. You can use them, obviously, for merch, embroidery, designs, whatever you want. Anything that you generate with Kittl AIs is yours to do with what you will. And I have a full video that you can check out out on Kittl licensing. It goes over AI, it goes over print on demand, it goes over fonts, elements, everything that's inside of Kittl. You can check that video out. It is linked down in the description. Now, a super helpful extra step is for you to check out the embroidery guide page on Printful that is going to show you what you want to achieve when you're designing and then ready to upload it for embroidery. So for example, we have a bunch of different things to consider here, as well as different styles. You have flat embroidery, you also have 3D puff embroidery, right? That raised effect, things like your thread colors, your fills, your stitches, everything like that. And they have this super helpful section about what to keep in mind, and then what digitization is, which is essentially taking your graphic, your pixelized version, and digitizing it into what is going to be a thread count, a thread structure that is going to be achieved on the t-shirt. I love this section about most common issues with standard embroidery. We're not doing anything with text this time, so it's actually going to be generally quite easy. But as you can see here, we have some incorrect and correct versions, and as I move this left to right, you can see what's happening with this file as a major issue with the text just being too small, as well as using colors that just aren't available in the thread count for this type of embroidery. So definitely check out this page before you're ready to upload, or even maybe design what you're working on so that that embroidery comes out perfectly. All right, so now we're ready to upload our kawaii cat over here where it says upload or drop your design. Again, we have that 2000 by 2000 pixel size, so I'm really not worried about quality. Sometimes you're going to get this message, and it is going to talk about compression. However, the issue here is actually that there are just too many colors. We're going to match the colors to what we want. Okay, so instead of this navy, we're going to go black. We're going to keep this as the gold right here. You can see we're going to keep this as the gray. So we have this kind of like beige purple, this pastel purple color. We're going to keep that as the gray. We're going to keep this semi-orange to the true orange. That's right here. And we're going to make these two actually an old gold. So it's almost like kind of more of a dark brown section. But I'm going to go ahead and select old gold for those two. And that's going to give me that look and feel of the actual embroidered cat that I really want. I don't want too many different colors. So now, as you can see right here, there's a pretty good preview. Of course, I can always mess with my sizing. You can see right there, it says good quality. So we know that the message itself wasn't really telling me that the quality was bad. I know the resolution was high enough. The message was actually more about the colors being too many. And so now all you have to do is go through the same process of continuing on and checking out to get your product. And it just so happens that I've got it right here. And this is absolutely incredible. I'm going to get in close right here, and this is exactly what you saw me do with color correcting all of the colors. And you can even see that it got some of the highlights up here in the white on the top of the head. And I was not even going to be upset if that turned to black, and then over here if it turned to orange. I love this gold color along with the orange in the cheeks and the ramen bowl and how it came out. And it's just super ultra high quality with this stitching, and it just is perfect. I love this. I mean, I don't know how you would be upset with wearing a shirt with this adorable cat eating ramen. I mean, this is absolutely amazing, and I could not be more happy with the quality of this shirt. Now, there are a couple other amazing features that I know you're gonna love using in Kittl, and of course, you already saw me duplicate this, which is perfect for ideation. I can continue to duplicate this, change my colors, I can vectorize it like I showed you, and go through and try a couple different color variations. We also have tons of elements over here in the left side panel. For example, I can search something like a category, and that's going to show me a ton of stuff in the style. Or if I want to simply go with a cat theme, I can search and through a variety of cats and things like that. But what's also amazing is our templates panel, where you can go up here and you can search for a style of whatever. Maybe you're looking for merch design, maybe you're looking for a label design, a logo design. We can do the same kind of thing. We can type in kawaii art or kawaii style, and you're going to see so many different kinds of templates and elements come up that are super, super cool. And to add them, all you have to do is click and add the template. Just like that over here on the side. And a brand new feature that we just released is scaling the content to the artboard, which means if I grab this anchor over here on the right and I drag it up, the entire design itself is going to follow suit, which is amazing. And you can see it reflected over here in the top right of the dimensions. And so you can make this as small or as big as you want, and it'll scale up perfectly as you're going through it. And if you don't like a certain color palette, you can easily use our Smart Color Palette, our Color Palettes tool over here on the right, and you can adjust your project colors to a different kind of palette design. We can also utilize the mockup feature up here in the top right to see what our shirt design is going to look like before we upload it and add it to our shop. So for example, here you have the color of the artboard that took on the shirt color right here. We can always easily switch that by using our color dropper tool over here. We can change the color and see what kind of colors we might want to add to our shop that play well with our design, and having it on the shirt and viewing it like this is really helpful before uploading it and trying to figure out which color is going to work for your shop. You can easily replace objects. So for example, if we didn't want this character here, maybe we typed in anime and we found a different character we wanted to replace it with, we could easily hover over any one of these and instantly replace. So for example, maybe we would rather have this character, we can replace, and it will immediately replace that character in the exact position of the design that you're looking for. I'm going to stop right here, but I definitely encourage you to check out the Kittl YouTube channel, where we are giving you so many different tools, features, resources, tips on print on demand, streetwear, typography, everything you need to know to have a successful print on demand business or just a professional design business. So definitely check out the channel, and I'm super appreciative of Printful for this collaboration, as well as checking out the amazing embroidered products. So I know you guys are going to have a ton of fun with that, and thank you so much for checking out the video.
As an aside, I want to make it clear that AI can never replace the skill and creativity of human artists. It can be a great tool for brainstorming or one-off designs, but it's hard to keep a cohesive style or brand elements with AI-generated images. If you want to know more about the role AI plays in print on demand, including the ethical dilemma behind AI-generated designs, check out this video where we talk to industry experts. In short, we hear your concerns. Our goal is to provide good resources for artists interested in learning how to incorporate AI into their creative processes, so that they're empowered by this technology and not undermined by it. I hope this video was genuinely helpful. Drew did an amazing job explaining the entire process from start to finish using Kittl, and I'm gonna cherish this little memory of this cat forever. Now, go check out Kittl, try it out for yourself, and once again, happy selling.